going to hold your hand when I say this, but you're going to be stuck in the same financial place that you always have been unless you learn some financial discipline. This is the difference between just making goals versus actually being able to hit them. Before we get into this, please understand that it doesn't happen overnight. You don't just become financially disciplined overnight, especially if you have never been that. And you will not be perfect along this journey, and that is totally okay. Let go of perfectionism, let go of judging yourself, because as long as you are showing up and trying, even though you make mistakes, you continue trying, you are going to reach your goals. There's a million ways that you can kind of embody financial discipline, but here's a few. Sticking to a budgeting routine, meaning that every single month you sit down and you actually budget out your money. And if it changes, cool, but at least you stuck to your routine and created the budget. Saying no sometimes to yourself and to others. Making goals and consistently working towards them, looking at your numbers instead of hiding from them, experimenting and testing to see what works for you, which, by the way, this here is non-negotiable. You're going to have to experiment. You're going to have to test and see what works for you. That's part of the process, and that's what brings you closer to where you want to be, because you find out what works for you, and every single person is different. Financial discipline is an act of self-love and self-respect, because you are actually making plans, sticking to them, and planning for your future, which future you, who is a real person, by the way, really appreciates. If you're starting at the very beginning and you have never actually been disciplined before, or you have a problem saying no, or whatever the case may be, just know that you can start simple. Start at the beginning. Start with one thing that you know you can hold yourself to month over month, and just focus on doing that one thing. Like I said, this is an experiment, and you're going to have to try things out and see what works. Take it from someone who started at the bottom and is now out on the other side of financial stability. It is way better on this side, and all of the work that you do consistently to show up for yourself, to be disciplined, to hit your goals, it is worth it. If you need help getting started, go look at the link at the top of my page. I have free resources in there. I have things like budgeting worksheets, debt calculators. I even have a 30-day money reset program called Her Money Mastery Academy, if that is what you're looking for. The point is, I just want you to do something. Start somewhere and start being consistent with at least one thing. You're going to be surprised at what it does for you. You got this, friend.